Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick unboxing and review for you of this Sengled Snap. Uses an LED light that has a built-in wireless camera, so it's designed to use for like security camera. You can use this outdoor on one of your spotlight outlet, and what you want to do is make sure that that spotlight outlet is not a motion sensor spotlight outlet, so you want that to be always on so they can power this guy, and then the motion sensor and stuff will come from the built-in light here instead. So as you can see here, support both iOS and Android. I believe iOS 7 and Android 4.0. In the back here we have a little bit more information. So here we have the 3000 Kelvin temperature color, we have the 14 watt power usage, and there are some more information here. Look like it support wireless BGN. So let's just unbox this and see what comes inside. So inside look like we just have this big giant light bulb. Just pull that out. There we go. So here's the light bulb. It's actually feel pretty heavy. It's all metal here, feel pretty sturdy. I'm gonna have to put that down for a second here. So there's a little package here with warranty and user instruction. Here is easy installation instruction. We got 4-step process here to install. So here's the bulbs you can see again. Yeah, your standard US household socket. You got your Sengled logo right here. And then here we have the light. Look like we have some speakers, some microphone. There's the camera. There's some motion sensor, there's some light right now. So the app you need is called Sengled Snap, and you can download from the app stores. Here you go. And first time you launch, you do want to go ahead and create an account. So we want to go ahead and add the camera here. And pick the camera. So the socket actually twists a little bit. You can twist and rotate to different position. Set up go to your Wi-Fi, connect to it, and then go back to the app. We can see here it's called Snap F0029A. So go ahead and enter your Wi-Fi password. This way you can set up the camera to connect to your wireless. And we finished, and the light actually flashed a little bit to let you know that it's connected. After you add your Snap device, you do want to wait a little bit because the camera will be restarting, and during that time it doesn't show up here on this list. So just give it about a minute, and then you can go back to the app here and see it online. So while you're in the camera app here, you can actually go ahead and check to see if there's a new firmware. You can do that by clicking here and go to About, and you can see that there's a little green icon. And you can see there's a new firmware update. So this happened after my first install, and there was a new firmware, so I'm going to go ahead and download that. So when you launch the app, on the main menu, this is what you see after you pick your camera. You can see here that you have some options. So there's the off button here to let you know that the light is off. You can turn it on by pressing this little button up here. That will turn it on, and will trigger it on and tell you how many percent the light's on. And you can also adjust the light when you're inside. There's a recording to let you know that it's currently recording. So when you start a camera, you can hear the sound. You can hear though, sound pretty nice, and it's pretty clean outside. It's a beautiful day today right after Christmas. So at the bottom here, you can press this little button here to start recording. When you press that, you can talk to the phone here, and then it will play that back on the speaker on the little camera outside. On the left bottom here, you have this button here. You can adjust how much light there is. So you can increase the light all the way to the brightness setting. Of course it's daylight right now, so you can't really see it that well, but I'll show you that at night. If you were to rotate the camera in this direction, you can see here, you have now the full view. In my experience using this with my Wi-Fi, I found out that there's about a half a second delay at best, and at worst could be up to 2 seconds. But most of the time it's about half a second delay. So if someone walk by half a second later, it will be on the camera. So to kind of give you an idea, it is somewhat of a delay, and I'm assuming all the recording is being pumped into the cloud service before you actually get the live feed. It is recording to the cloud only, so there is no built-in SD card or anything like that. So you do have a cloud service that you have to pay for. So I was unable to find the cloud recording service cost. I will add it in the video if I see it. There are a few other things in the apps you can also check. You can go to setting here, for example, and in setting here you have a few options. Up here let you know that I have a 14-day cloud storage service, and it will expire in 14 days. Here you have night vision. You can set to auto or just off or on. I have it on the auto here. Microphone here, you can turn it off to listen to the sound. There's motion detection, you can turn it on or off. There's notification, you can turn it on. It will send notification to your phone here when they detect motion. I have 2 different zones that I added here. So if I click the door here, for example, you can see here I have a zone here for the door. So if motion detected in this area, I'll get that. And this other zone here is called the deck. It's a pretty wide camera, as you can see now. At the bottom here, you also have another option here to allow it to be discoverable, so this way the public can see it. Finally, you have one other option, and that is this replay option here. If you click on that, it will show you the timeline of the day, and yeah, you can zoom in and out by just clicking and hold down on this little guy here. It's a little bit tricky, but you can hold down and scroll to it, and you can see here these are a little orange spot that you can drop right into, and you can see it will start playing right straight from the cloud. So you just take a few seconds here. You can see here is when I tried to mount it in the garage, but I couldn't find a good spot for it. So you can see here I can scroll all the way down to the bottom here. There's some more and drop it right here, for example, and we'll start streaming in from that area. As you can see, car passing by and everything's being recorded right now. It looks like it's recording all the time while it's on here, but anyway, you can actually go to security and you can look at some of the footage that just happened when it detects motion, and you can see here it can show you the zone of motion, for example. So these are some of the footage. I can click on just a little zone here that's to my door, and you can see here the video will load up in a second here, and you can just rotate this way to see the full screen. I'm not sure why it always complains about the timestamp, but it does work as soon as come up here. So based on the footage here from my phone, the video quality actually looked pretty good. To me it looked like 720p. They advertise it as a 1080p. I guess that just depends on how good your connection is. Currently you can see here you definitely can zoom in and you can see some pixelation within it, as you can see. So to me it looked like a 720p footage, but supposedly this is a 1080p camera. So currently it's dark and I can show you what it looked like at night right now. Go ahead and click inside here and rotate the camera a little bit here. As you can see, this is a live feed. We're listening sound here. Not much happening outside right now, as you can see. This is only with the night vision. The problem is in the middle of this frame here I have a tree, and this tree here is reflecting off all the infrared night vision, so it's picking up everything here. The way I have this light mounted, I have no way to really look at my door, but I can kind of point it down just a little bit more. So yeah, this tree is kind of in the middle of it, so at night you can see it's lit up really bright. You can see here there's a car going by, and as you can see, light up the whole row, and you can see there's the car pretty bright up there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on that little light. You need to go back into this mode here. Go ahead and turn the light on. Go ahead and turn it on right here, and it's in maximum mode. Give it a second here, it'll come up through. And here's the light coming on, as you can see. And you can see a lot more bugs and stuff are flying around now. And the night vision goes off, and you can see there's actually the footage of the light, and that's a flood lamp. And you can kind of see right now in this front part of my yard here, that's roughly about 30 feet away, so you can kind of see how strong this floodlight is. Up there there's a row, and yeah, it's lit everywhere here, but of course this tree here again is blocking it, but you can kind of see it's pretty bright. The angle of this, we're looking at about around 10 or 15 feet across here and about 30 feet outward, so that kind of gives you an idea how bright this light is. You can also see here in the corner of my house here that you can see it's all lit up also, and over here on the deck it's a little bit dark, as you can see, so kind of give you an idea of your vision. Of course the app gives you the ability to view back your recording, however there's no way currently to save the video that you have. For example, I had this motion sensor event here and I can watch it, but there's no way for me to actually export this footage. I tried to check around their website, but I didn't see anywhere that you can easily export this. Overall, the Sengled snap works pretty well. The setup process is quite simple. All you have to do is connect your phone to the camera wireless network, and then you just have to enter your Wi-Fi information, and then it's ready to go. The data are recorded to the cloud only. There is no local storage, and you do have to pay a subscription for it. You get a 14-day free trial subscription when you sign up. The video and audio quality are pretty good, and they definitely pull the video straight from the cloud very fast. So if you're looking for a camera that's able to record on the cloud and to have it as a replacement for your Floodlight, this is a pretty good option. For the price, it is very similar to the other price like the Nest camera, but the only difference is that this guy is designed to use outdoor. The app is pretty simple to use, and there's only a few options. You can turn motion sensor on and off, but really you have no control of the sensitivity or anything like that. So I do wish that they give you a little bit more granular control on this. So that's pretty much my quick review of this Sengled snap. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.